I had a very interesting experience with seat belts, and I was in Dubai at a conference with my wife, and we left the conference one evening to go back to our motel with another couple, and one of the guys in the car chose not to wear his seatbelt, and the car came very close to rolling over and being a major catastrophe. What that taught me was that actually potentially saved my life that night. And it wasn't that long ago that I was in Thailand, and I got into a bus with a bunch of very senior government officials, and I pulled up the bus driver and I said, I'm not prepared to sit in here and go forward without having my seatbelt on and properly adjusted. So I think that's a really good lesson where at times we can be a bit blasé, and that really taught me that, particularly in some of those international countries and big cities, it's so important to be properly restrained.
Before you're allowed to operate any equipment, we need you to have carried out the VOC process, verification of competency. This is your authorisation to work on a Wagners site. So what we'll do is we'll assess your external qualification. We'll look at the standard that we need. We'll make sure you get the training for Wagners equipment and the Wagners process of doing work. Once you've completed that training, we'll then assess you against the standard to make sure that you are not going to injure yourself or anyone else on site. This is all documented and will be verified at a regular basis to make sure you maintain your verification of competency.
The transport business spans probably close to 3,000 k's from Toowoomba to Darwin down to middle of the Northern Territory into central Queensland to northern Queensland. Mobile phones aren't allowed in heavy vehicles unless it's a work mobile phone in an approved hands-free kit. How important are they? They're really important. Without the transport drivers we wouldn't have a business, so they've got a reputation to uphold of the company's name, and they do an excellent job at it. Things to look out for is just the complacency of especially projects doing the same job every day, that you don't fall into the trap of being bored and you end up getting fatigued by falling asleep. Or
if you don't know how to operate a machine, that's when you're going to get hurt. When you work at Wagners, you get a VOC, verification of competency, by a person that's operated a forklift here for a fair while, and you can get signed off then, and then you can do the work with the forklift.
Well, we need to maintain positive communication with everyone on site. We have guys driving big machines with big blind spots, and we need to let them know if we're coming into their work area so everyone can go home safe at the end of the day.